They say revenge is a dish best served cold. I prefer it professionally packaged. I'm watching the news now. He's crumbling. He still doesn't know. He's looking for a political enemy, a disgruntled intern, anyone but me. He thinks I'm broken. He was wrong. I was just reloading. Julian was a rising star, all sharp suits and borrowed ethics. I was his funding, his strategist, his anchor. We were partners until the night of the governor's gala. He needed the Stanton endorsement for the primary. Stanton required a clean, scandal-free slate. Julian had a problem. My multi-million-dollar tech acquisition deal was too risky, too unstable for Stanton's taste. So, he solved his problem. He pulled me aside, smiled, and then, standing directly beneath the main projection screen, he fabricated a story about my firm's supposed mismanagement. It was a lie designed to look like a necessary sacrifice for the campaign's integrity. He chose the endorsement. He chose my public humiliation. In that moment, watching him sacrifice 6 months of my life for a vote, the only thing I felt was clarity. He had violated the terms of our contract. The price was non-negotiable. He thought I retreated. I didn't. I mapped. Julian's campaign was fueled by a complicated, multi-layered PAC he claimed was independent. It wasn't. It was his private slush fund, and I built the firewall around it. I knew the back door. My revenge had to be surgical. It couldn't look like an emotional attack. It had to look like an unfortunate, unavoidable exposure of his own incompetence. The plan was 3 steps. First, the whisper, an anonymous, untraceable leak to a minor financial blog detailing a potential minor oversight in his PAC filings. He ignored it. Second, the blow. I leveraged my old contacts to get a reputable but not major investigative journalist to look into the oversight. The journalist, doing their job, found the pattern. Third, the verdict. The information was handed to the Financial Times, a source Julian respected. The story wasn't "Julian is corrupt." It was "Julian's financial structure is fundamentally unsound." The optics were fatal. His final press conference, he was supposed to announce his primary victory. Instead, he was facing questions about fiscal irresponsibility. The worst part? He couldn't blame me. I had simply highlighted his own data. He looked straight into the camera, trying to find the traitor. He never once looked at my former chair, where I used to sit. He was destroyed by the very thing he claimed to master, control. And I, Evelyn, was the one who made him lose it. The debt was paid. The ledger was clear, and for the first time in a year, I could finally breathe. I didn't destroy him for the pleasure of it. I did it to prove, to him and to myself, that my integrity was never his to sell. I walked away from the wreckage and finished my own deal, the one he cost me. I got a bigger firm, a better contract, and a profound understanding of my own worth. I didn't need him to win. I just needed to take back the power he stole.